Biking with Panda on Canada's finest single track. Biking with Panda.
On this week's episode of Biking with Panda, I battle cabin fever and once again venture out in the harsh winter to put some new gear to the test. We've all been here. I've been doing really crazy intense workouts to try and maintain my incredible physique over the winter lull. You should always be careful about lifting this much weight. Always have a spotter. I know what I'm doing, so this is very safe. I'm just doing my best here, okay? No judgment. I got one of these fancy cases to protect my gimbals on the go. It's sort of big, so I can see myself getting a smaller one for extended travels. It's got space for 2 gimbals and their batteries, as well as my FPV Runcam, a cheapo 4K action camera, Hero 3 and 4 batteries, a cheapo 1080p action camera, an SLR 52mm filter adapter for the GoPro, and a collection of neutral density filters specifically made for GoPro. Can you tell I care? I thought maybe switching to cyclocross since the snow was too deep for my minions. Nope. I really love new riding gear. I got one of these balaclava things to make my helmet warmer, but they're really awkward to put on with lots of long hair. I'm gonna go rob a bank now. My giant bike is too nice to ride on salty roads, so I thought maybe it's time to break out the Crapmobile, a CCM from Canadian Tire. It's got full suspension, 600-something millimeter handlebar, a nearly seized front hub, and terrible mechanical brakes. It's not a bad bike. It's a terribly bad bike. Crunch crunch, seat post. I probably shouldn't have ridden it down those icy stairs, but at least it's got 26-inch knobby nicks to keep me upright. They grip surprisingly well. Actually, I think they're the most expensive component on the bike. No matter what I did though, the snow just stops it in its place. To get the job done, you need the right tool. This is a big rich fat bike made by Evo, not the gimbal company. It comes with 600mm handlebar and a long stem. I added those mood smiths for extra comfort. It's a fully rigid bike with no seals or suspension to worry about. The mechanical brakes are a must-have below -15 degrees. I wasn't thrilled about that cassette when I first ordered the bike, but now that I've ridden it on the trails, I know there's nothing to worry about. The small cassette is paired up to a very small chainring, so it seems to even things out. I like that it's a one-buy, it simplifies maintenance and feels nice and modern. However, the bike doesn't have a dropper post, probably one of the first major upgrades. One thing, snowbanks do not like lateral approaches. If you don't hop over it into the rut, you might crash. On the positive side, falling in snow generally feels much nicer than falling on dirt. It's wet though, and if you don't have waterproof gloves, you might freeze. And be careful of snow-covered bridges. I hurt myself when that front tire washed out, and basically ended my riding that day without getting too far into the trail. I've got more video planned for this bike, and until then, you know what to do. Go ride.